Children suck. They are impulsive, they break your stuff, and need proper care. I've done some babysitting on the side and I've seen how these demonic creatures acted the second their parents left home. When I came across Buddy Daddies, I read the premise and thought to myself, how accurate can this be? It's pretty fucking accurate. Kazuki and Rei are two professional killers. Within the first minute of the episode, they already successfully ambushed and picked two vehicles. During a very threatening interrogation, Kazuki's ringer goes off. Yo, Kazuki desu. What? Before that, Kazuki and Rei were tasked with infiltrating a Christmas party. A little girl very easily enters the building. Why are they not tightening security? They're just letting anybody enter. Anyway, Kazuki in a Santa outfit is on his way to deliver a cake to the party that he personally baked, by the way. After getting past security, Kazuki enters the elevator. Before the doors close, that same little girl from earlier also enters the elevator. Why? Because children can't help themselves at the sight of cake. When the doors open, she breezes past security. Before they pull the trigger, the guards are silenced by Rei, who is hiding underneath the table. Rei then charges towards the crossfire like a madman, until you realize, no, that's quite literally his job. Rei rushes through the crowd of people, and I cannot believe that this child stopped a random guy to ask if he's her papa. I need that level of confidence. Their target takes the girl, Miri, hostage, so as a diversion, Kazuki throws pastries into the air so he can close in the gap with a baking pan. Miri jumps out of the man's grip and the two share a warm and wholesome embrace. Welcome to Buddy Daddies. We have Lloyd Altered, and Anya. Nah, I'm playing. Hot take though, I find Buddy Daddies a lot more enjoyable. Sure, this anime is a lot more underground and has flown past most people's radar because how the fuck did I just discover the show now? Miri is not an annoying little shit. If you think she's the representation of anime's annoying 4-year-old army, then you've never actually looked after a child before. Yeah, they actually do a great job in making her act like a toddler in the show, and she's really freaking adorable. Throughout the show, Rei and Kazuki learn to live with a toddler. They're forced to step up under very interesting circumstances and didn't really see themselves doing this sort of thing long term. It's understandable. The amount of times this child didn't die getting involved in their line of work tickles my brain in a very funky way. I know you feel bad for not abandoning her, but at least keep the cat. Come on, it would have been nice to have Miri care for a pet in the show. But what if she's allergic? Oh, you're right. Kazuki is essentially the mom of the group. He has all the qualities of a mother: cleaning, cooking, killing, and being a responsible parent. He's the only one mainly taking care of Miri and Rei, another grown-ass man. If the show made him a woman, I bet nothing will change at all. You're probably wondering though, so I get that the entirety of the show is looking after a child, but why are two hitmen the ones responsible for this child? Earlier in the season, Miri's biological mother, Misaki, Miri's mother actually had an affair with the mafia boss Kazuki and Rei were contracted to kill. None of them realized that her father was holding her as a hostage. Anyway, Misaki is a bitch. She tried to raise Miri but ultimately casted her aside and got rid of her. Kazuki realized this and tried to talk it out with the bitch. I think what makes Kazuki such a great character is his desire to do what's right. His job is a contradiction to his ideals, yet in moments where he could have just went on with his day and got rid of Miri, he chose not to. His lofty ideals is the reason why all three of them stay together. In episode 7, it dives a little into Kazuki's past. A strange girl appears at the bar to later reveal that she used to be Kazuki's sister-in-law. This will be spoilers if you care. In this episode, Kazuki is pissed at his bum-ass partner Rei and Miri, who want him to do everything in the household. He storms out of the house, leaving the two to take care of the place. This episode teaches a great deal of over-reliance to one individual, because how the fuck are you 25 and all you can make for a child is cereal? Anyway, we learned that his wife tragically passed in a car explosion, and to this day, Kazuki continues to blame himself for not saving her. His wife was pregnant at the time, so her death made it all the more devastating. Kazuki is reluctant to believe that he wasn't responsible for the death of his beloved wife, to the point where he can't even meet eye to eye with her sister. Karin, the sister of his former wife, tells him that it's okay to let go. She knows he didn't cause her harm and she tells him to go find happiness. It's been 5 whole years, dude. Kazuki during their conversation says, "I'm scared, okay? Of changing, of forgetting what I did and letting her die, of being fulfilled by something else." It was then that Kazuki was reminded of Miri. Albeit all an accident, happy little accidents do exist. While one filled him with a huge weight of guilt, the other made him forget all about it. Miri is Kazuki's happiness, and her existence changed his outlook on life. Didn't expect this part to get emotional, huh? Well, save the box of tissues because my actual favorite character in the show, unironically, is Rei. Ray takes the contracted hitman role to a more serious degree. He's definitely stronger, more agile, physically better than Kazuki when it comes to the dirty work of the job. Of course, if Ray didn't have any flaws, I would be gay, and the show would be boring as hell. In short, Ray has no emotional intelligence, or rather, very little doses. That's what honestly makes this character funny and relatable as fuck. Whenever Kazuki is like, yo Ray, we're heading out to meet Q-chan, motherfucker is a couch potato. As you continue to watch Buddy Daddies, you understand that it's okay to have a platonic familial relationship and still thrive. Ray encompasses himself with people who give a shit about him. I learned that he grew up in an environment that shaped him to be the ideal hitman. Ray couldn't address his father as dad and only as a boss. He grew up to believe that any form of attachment can be a sign of weakness. In his expertise, weakness results in death. As Ray lives with these two golden retrievers, he understands what it means to care for someone. Ray's character development is way better than whatever this garbage is. I can't believe I wasted countless hours on this fucking piece of shit. At the time of Buddy Daddy's release, it was around the same time frame of Spy x Family's recent airing. The premise is very similar, but I don't think it feels right to compare something straight up, especially after the way these stories were fleshed out differently in just a few episodes. Oh, wait, someone texted me. What? Why are you trying to make a point about something that was resolved 2 years ago? You stupid bum. Get a life! Buddy Daddies takes my big fat juicy cake because in just 13 episodes, the story comes to its conclusion. I don't want a season 2. It's great how it is. And no, these two are not gay. Buddy Daddies is more than just an anime. It teaches you that family can be formed regardless of whether you're related by blood or not. It shows the struggle of raising a single child. Because remember, Midi is a single 4-year-old girl. Like, imagine if there was multiple of them. That would absolutely be a nightmare. You might as well focus on retirement. That wraps up the script. Let's edit the video now. Huh? Who's knocking at the door? Can I help you?